Our eZoomBook workshop, a blended learning approach. The opening session took place in a traditional classroom where we introduced the book we'd be reading, the method we would be using, and the eZoomBook platform. And now here's the next stage of our eZoomBook workshop at École Centrale de Nantes, where the platform was designed. This is a work session in English. English is a foreign language for our young BRIO participants. Our BRIO students are part of an outreach programme. They're upper secondary school students tutored by university students. In our eZoomBook workshops, we set our French BRIO students an unprecedented challenge, reading a full book in English. Here, the text is composed of a couple of quotes chosen by the young readers. Now, if we click on the highly detailed tab, explained Sebastian, we have a summarised version of the chapter. We've selected the quotes that best illustrate the story of this chapter. We can easily switch between the original and the summarised version. Then, if we want to know where we can find the quote in the original book, we simply click on the quote in question, and we land on the full version of the text and the quote in its context.
Our objective in creating the eZoomBook platform was pedagogical. We were concerned that our students were what you might call reluctant readers. Our hope was that this sampling would interest readers so much that they would want to go further and deeper into the reading with the zooming function, all the way up to reading the entire book in its original version, which is always present on the platform. The eZoomBook platform makes reading into a collaborative and social activity. Sharing your knowledge is a way of achieving immortality, as the Dalai Lama says.
The students were involved in making tutorials for the platform such as this one, showing a list of eZoomBook projects and the eZoombooks on the platform. From the reader's perspective, you can either click on a project, work in progress, or on a completed eZoomBook. You can then select your chapter and your reading level. Here we have 2 reading levels, the original and the abridged version, but you can have up to 5. You can navigate freely between the levels, zooming in and out of the book. If you want to make your own eZoomBook, as we've seen with our BRIO students, this tutorial will give you the contributor's perspective. It shows you the contributor's work document, which we call the eZoom layer. This example is chapter 14 of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. A number of quotes have already been inserted into the eZoom layer. If you want to add an extra one, click on Go to Book and simply highlight and select your quotes. They will automatically be inserted into your work document. You can also choose to add a summary phrase between the quotes or any enriched materials, hyperlinks or images, for example. Once you've saved your project, it will automatically appear in your list of projects. eZoombooks can be shared within a private group, your classmates for example, or a public group, everyone with access to the platform. In order to work on an eZoomBook collaboratively, you need to create a group in a very Facebook-like manner. I feel that writing summaries is a nice way to progress in English. It's more fun than learning vocabulary. I think it's a great idea. In our regular English classes, we don't have the opportunity to read entire books in English. We sometimes read a couple of texts. Here, we're given the chance to read a whole book. Finally, reading a book in English isn't that difficult. Even if we don't understand the meaning of every word, we get the general meaning thanks to the words we know. So I think I may read another book in English. Why not? After 5 sessions, the different groups presented slideshows about their activities. They were given a prize in an awards ceremony. We'll give the winners a copy of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and a 1-year subscription to eZoobooks. Congratulations to all.
Of the eZoomBook platform, to provide an opportunity for alternative ways to approach reading and appreciate books, and to expand and extend the audience of potential readers.
We're now looking forward to further developing the eZoomBook platform and to using it not only with our students, but with students from all around the world.